Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope dooms rival's future by saying these 5 unsettling words to Steffy. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope Logan might say 5 scary words to Steffy Forrester, ruining her rival's future. Hope won't hold anything back now that Steffy has destroyed her life by taking away her position at Forrester Creations. As Hope fumes over her current circumstance and mulls over what this truly means for her, there will undoubtedly be some stressful moments. Hope has dedicated years of her life to hope for the future, but that is now all over. Now that Steffy has put the line on hold, Hope will be left wondering what she will do with her life. Carter Walton will not accept the idea of leaving Forrester to help Hope. Thus she will have to make a career and probably a romantic reset. Carter will battle for his relationship with Hope, but it is unlikely to succeed. B&B spoilers indicate that even though Hope is losing everything she values, she might find solace in one thing. This leads us to the 5th eerie phrase we suggested Hope would use to address Steffy. What goes around comes around. Hope's forecast that Steffy will someday experience her own downfall may provide some solace. Hope may act as though Steffy's own world will eventually collapse as retribution from the universe. Naturally, Hope can promise to help with that and give some clues that her retaliation is imminent. Hope will try to frighten her adversary, but Steffy won't be bothered by her bluster. However, now that Luna Nozawa is free and trying to connect with John Finn Finnegan, Steffy may be in for more trouble. Even though Steffy and Finn's marriage has already experienced some turmoil, new problems are arising, particularly now that Luna has enlisted Sheila Sharp as an ally. It's easy to see Hope exploiting the unrest that's developing, but is it possible that she will eventually make Finn her man? Hope will undoubtedly let Steffy know that their feud is far from over, but only time will tell. Zen's moral conundrum, the Deacon's choice, and the mother-slash-daughter episode here are the spoilers for the upcoming week of The Bold and the Beautiful. A mother-slash-daughter focused episode was written, directed, and starred Heather Tom. Zen Forrester Dominguez gets an intimate look from Daphne Rose. Deacon Sharp's response to Luna Nozawa also surprises Sheila Carter Sharp. A special mother-slash-daughter episode is anticipated to air, according to fans. Heather was the director and writer. Alongside Hope Logan, Brooke Logan, Donna Logan, Taylor Hayes, and Steffy Forrester Finnegan, the actress will also appear in the particular episode. According to Deadline, despite the themes, this is not a standalone episode. Sheila just found out that Luna is her granddaughter over at Il Giardino. Sheila is overjoyed because she has always desired acceptance and a family. Sheila will be excited to spread the news, because she is unable to communicate with her other children or grandchildren. But Sheila will be caught off guard by Deacon's response. Maybe Sheila will think he'll be pleased for her. Fans, however, are well aware of Deacon's feelings about Penelope Papi Nozawa. Is Sheila really expecting her husband to be thrilled about his relationship with Luna? According to next week's teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Daphne begs Steffy to keep her secret from Carter Walton. The COO appears to be the object of the Nose's genuine affection. Therefore, any romantic possibility could be ruined if Cart discovered she was a ruse to break up his relationship. Additionally, Daphne will confide in Zen once more. Daphne's affections for the COO are apparent to the fashion designer. Daphne, though, probably delves a little deeper. What will Zen do with this new knowledge? Even though Hope is no longer with FC, Zen may still feel a sense of loyalty to her. The Nose approaches Carter once more in the middle of the week. Hope then battles Carter's deception on Friday. Additionally, it is hinted that Brooke would plead once more to get back together with Ridge Forrester. Later on, Ridge had to decide between Brooke and Taylor once more. In addition, Will discusses his goals for their relationship with Electra Forrester. However, how will Luna Nozawa handle Will's romance? Could Electra be seriously endangered now that Luna is free? The bond heals trauma in Sheila and Luna's twist, reforms both women? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa has turned to Sheila Carter Sharp. This family bonding activity could permanently alter the situation, even though the waitress only learned that she is the killer's grandmother. Could Luna and Sheila truly heal each other? Despite the belief held by many followers that they are a match made in hell, Luna was placed under house arrest by Bill Spencer, who later granted her a pardon. The young woman was then sent off by Bill. Luna did happen to run upon Penelope Poppy Nozawa, her mother. But after a fight, Poppy disowned her daughter. In reality, the young lady has no one to turn to. She did, after all, kill Paul Hollis Hollister and Tom Starr. Furthermore, she drugged Steffy Forrester Finnegan and held her in a cage. Sheila panicked out and attempted to contact the police when Luna got to Il Giardino. Luna clarified that she was an independent lady. Furthermore, she informed Sheila of their tight kinship ties. Sheila first didn't think the murderer was real. However, after looking into her eyes, Sheila realized that she was, in fact, the daughter of John Finn Finnegan. According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna needs a place to stay. She needs a family member's love and support more than anything else. Sheila is not permitted to see her grandchildren or children. Since Luna is the only blood relative she can communicate with, Sheila will want to hold on to her. Luna might even be able to stay in the apartment on the restaurant's property. According to Sheila, Luna has always thought that finding out who her real father is will fill in all the gaps in her life. Perhaps Luna's need for a solid support network is more important than the father. One very powerful individual is all that is required. Many others are not. Sheila would be able to relate to Luna's feelings of emptiness because she has changed her life. Because she has been there herself, Sheila may then be more sympathetic and forgiving than anybody else when the young woman makes a mistake. A positive connection between Sheila and Luna would be wonderful. Watch this space because soap operas love redemption stories. Carter is not going to leave Forrester feeling hopeful. Hope Logan is about to have a rough awakening. She supported Carter Walton for the past few months while he deceitfully took Forrester creations from the Forrester family. Although he came up with the idea, Hope has been crucial in giving Carter the confidence and boost he needs to stick with it, at least temporarily. Carter was an honorary Forrester prior to this coup. Perhaps most significantly, there was no indication that he was unhappy. They treated him like a part of the family and trusted him with everything. When Carter offered them the chance to make Forrester a worldwide brand that sold everything from candles to household items, Ridge and Eric Forrester declined. Normally, Carter would have been fine with them stifling his ideas, but these aren't normal times. They wanted to stick with couture and a few other specific design lines. Hope exploited Carter's sense of being invisible and excluded, combined it with her long-standing feelings at the workplace, and then everything went haywire. For a brief moment, they were both thrilled and delighted as the takeover occurred. Carter's remorse began to consume him as Hope went out and grew more power-hungry. Steffy Forrester recruited Daphne Rose to Forrester Creations in order to develop a trademark fragrance and destroy Carter and Hope's romance. The coup would undoubtedly fail if she could sabotage their alliance and put them at odds. Daphne didn't have to put in much effort since she discovered in Carter a man who was already dealing with crippling guilt over his betrayal. Daphne merely urged Carter to act morally because she saw him for who he truly was. Along the process, she also developed some serious feelings, and it appears that Carter did too. In the meantime, Hope ignored him, didn't want to hear it, or silenced him when he tried to express how he was feeling. Their relationship has suffered as a result of her thirst for power and control taking precedence over acting honorably. Hope understood that her line and employment were theoretically safe, but she was appalled to learn that Carter tore up the LLC paperwork and returned the business to Ridge and Eric. Although he didn't have it in writing, Carter forced them to swear that hope for the future would go on. During a meeting with Steffy, Ridge, and Eric, Carter found out that Brooke Logan's and his jobs at the firm are secure. Since hope for the future was about integrity, sustainability, and true goodness, all of which Hope no longer stands for, both Hope and her line are finished. Hope shouted for Carter to accompany her as she began to walk out of the office because they still have a relationship, but she wasn't reading the room as normal. Carter's demeanor is completely at odds with her degree of animosity and rage. He is not going to accompany Hope in departing in a fit of wrath since he has been humbled and feels ashamed of how far things have come. Do you think the pair will still have hope after Carter digs in his heels? Will Hope ever be able to move past his betrayal?